Hi Scorp, let's go ahead and take deep breaths as I shuffle these cards. Welcome to your reading. Let's just jump right into it. Let's do a energy check-in for our Scorpio. I'm getting a lot on nutritious foods. Like, you're really having to just be like healthy right now. Like, you need to eat is what I'm getting. Having your nutritional shake, whatever that may look like for you, or like a smoothie. The World card. Scorpio, you're transforming into, it may be that your energy is transforming, coming from like a very harsh energy to very soft energy. So if you feel like you're finding yourself in a very like harsh energy, or like very aggressive, very dark a little bit, it's just the energy is just coming through and like easing you way in and pushing you into being more soft. So it's like really having to release all of these like harsh undertone. We need to pay attention to that. I think this can also be rooted in what you're feeding yourself, like what you're eating, you know, like the aggression, your blood pressure like goes high or something, and you're just wanting to just like chill, but you're not finding yourself chilling as your Scorpio, as your card comes out. You're not letting yourself rest because you're just angry. It may be that you're just having to like release it. Like there's really no way for you to release it. But like giving yourself some time to 2OT on the timestamp. Giving yourself some time to understand it. You are like the purest person and the sweetest and the most charming person, Scorpio. So for anybody to misunderstand your getting shortcomings, 222 on the timestamp, your way of expressing or like showing, you know, the side of you of like you're happy and you're content here and like you're trying to explain this. So if you feel like you're getting some like attacks on the outside, you may feel like a lot of what you are projecting on people right now is going to trigger them, because you're like this pure, authentic, nice, like not even nice, but like you're just you, and like it's attractive and yet very like I hate you type of energy. Again, this like Friday the 13th energy right now that you're feeling. You're just really having to like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just expressing myself in this way, you know, it has nothing to do with you type of thing, but everybody's taking it like you're directing it to them. So that kind of energy. So then back to your safe space. Okay, it's like you've like released it. You're now in this energy of like, yay, I'm renewed, thank you. And then back to, okay, something just triggered me again. You know, it's like you can very come off harsh to people, but it may not be directly at them. But it for some people, they interpret it as you are directing it to them, that you are releasing this energy on them. You know, it's just like your random 404 on the timestamp. This random, like, you have this like sporadic outbursts, and when you have these outbursts, people kind of like are taken aback, like you startle them, you scare them a little bit, or like you trigger them, so they don't know how they feel about it, and they don't know why you are one directing it to them, or you are one expressing this kind of pain to them. You know, it's like it comes off very, very harsh, but it could be because you're very harsh to yourself. It's almost like this like self-sabotage that you're doing to yourself, and it's kind of confusing other people around you. Scorpio, I feel like this energy of like you're just in a lot of pain. There's a lot that you're holding on to in your heart. And it could be very misunderstanding to other people, because one day you're like super fucking nice, and then the next day it's like, yo, who are you? You know, that type of energy. I'm a Scorpio moon, so like I go through these like roller coaster of like being in the dark and then being in the light and then being back into the dark and then being back into the light and then staying in the dark for a little bit, but like giving other people the love and the care also. Like I'm not like spewing out fucking fires and shit and like attacking everyone and being destructive, you know? It's not like that. But it comes off very much like that for some people. And it's because it's rooted in the hurt and the pain that you have been through, and maybe like this abandonment and neglect that you felt when you were a child. And so as an adult, there are a lot of things and places and situations that's going to trigger you and then take you back and trace it back to that time when you were a kid, when you were like controlled, manipulated, neglected, abandoned. 606 on the timestamp. This was like a time in your past where you felt like, you know, everything that like you have ever kept inside, now you're really having to like spew all that out. But then you could be spewing it out in an unhealthy way or a very healthy way, which like you having to sit there and like talk to yourself with kindness. That's more important right now. 636 on the timestamp. Scorpio, this has been an amazing read. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Love you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family. Bye, guys.